All right, one of our absolute favorite chefs is in our Kitchen World kitchen today.
That's right. We have Chef Scotty with Joe this morning.
That's right. We're with Chef Scotty from the Riley Street Station. And are you sure you didn't forget anything? Because you brought the whole kitchen, pretty much.
Just about.
We've got every burner on this stove is covered with something. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, we are making a French onion soup today to start off with, right?
We're going to teach people the proper way to make French onion soup.
Yeah, a little scary for somebody like me thinking about how to make that at home. But what are we cooking with today?
Oh, once again, always fresh produce. Right. So we're going to use a Vidalia onion today.
That's a sweeter onion, right?
Sweeter onion.
Okay.
Onions have two classifications. Raw onions, which is Spanish onions, red onions, and then the green onion.
The green onion, okay.
Fresh parsley, and our own homemade baguette.
Oh, that's a homemade piece of bread right there.
Oh, yes.
All right, good stuff. Now, when we go through the process, obviously you can get all this stuff at a supermarket, no problem. It's not a specialty type dish.
Everything.
But the key to this dish, obviously, is the onions themselves. They take a little bit of time, right?
Okay. You have to caramelize onions. There's two techniques of doing it, but you have to caramelize. You got to get some flavor and color out of that onion before you build your base.
Right. Now, you're doing it in a kind of a pot here?
Stock pot.
Stock pot. Okay, you got some oil in there, obviously. We're going to get to that in a little while, but you can also do it in a pan, I guess. Is that the other way to caramelize?
Good way to do it is roasting it.
Oh, roast them in the oven.
Yeah, anytime you roast something, it's going to be a little sweeter.
A little sweeter. And the Vidalia onions are sweet to begin with, so either way, this is going to be a sweet dish, obviously.
Incredible.
So now, when we're done here, this is going to be something people can feel confident in making at home, right? It's not one of those really technical dishes, even though you've got the kitchen loaded here. Simple.
Really simple.
Okay. We've got some beef stock as well, some chicken stock you're going to be using as well.
Which you can get at the grocery store.
Right, basic
can
stuff.
Or carton.
Okay, now I would imagine this, you guys have this on the menu. Is it a pretty popular item?
Yes. Yes. We probably go through 10 gallons of onion soup a week.
Oh, wow. That's a lot. All right. Well, when we get back, we're going to start on our own first gallon of onion soup. We're going to start caramelizing those onions. That's the main ingredient here today.
Most important thing to do.
All right. Thanks, Scotty. Back to you guys on the couch.
One of my favorite things in the kitchen right now, Chef Scotty and the onion soup.
Yeah, so you gotta love soup with cheese.
Right.
That's right. Scotty is a cool thing, but we are making some French onion soup today.
Traditional French onion soup.
Right. First thing you got to do is get those onions caramelized. We're using a Vidalia onion, which is a little sweeter, right?
Sweeter, yes.
Okay, so how do we prepare those? What do we do?
Nice Vidalia onion, so people don't realize it's the yellow onion at the store.
Okay, just so you know.
There's another yellow. That's a Spanish onion.
Okay.
So you got to look for the name, Spanish or Vidalia.
Okay, go with the Vidalia.
So,
you're going to chop them up a little bit?
What we're going to do is we're going to peel the onion and cut it in half.
All right.
So you want to go nice and thin.
You're fast, man.
What we did right now, we're heating olive oil up.
Right, in this sauce pot here.
Just enough to coat the onion.
Okay, so you don't need too much olive oil.
Otherwise, your soup will be oily.
Oh, and we don't want that. We don't want it to be a kind of a red soup there. Okay. Oh, wow, that just sparked up in the air and got me right in the nose. But no one saw it. I should get hazard pay.
Hazard?
Right. So, yeah.
We could wear protective gear.
We should be wearing protective gear. I just lost some skin on my face. All right, put that in there.
You can hear that.
Jump back.
Caramelize.
You hear that popping?
While these are caramelizing, you're going to get the
bread ready. Right. Now, that requires a little butter.
Butter. And good Parmesan Romano mix.
Right. So
we know
butter
about
on
cheese.
The bread. Yes.
We know about cheese.
You're one of the cheesiest guys I know. That's for sure. All right. Put a little bit of that on here.
So while you're doing that, I'm going to finish cutting this onion.
Okay. I'm going to get the bread ready. So I got 3 little pieces here.
Always make sure you have a sharp knife.
Sprinkle a little bit of that on there. Oh, I'll just share that with that guy.
How's that the protective gear going?
Okay. I don't know. We're good. I haven't been, I don't have any third-degree burns. This is going to go in this griddle pan, right?
In a griddle pan.
Okay.
Baking pan. Okay. Cookie sheet. You just want to toast the bread and melt your cheese.
All right, we're going to toast the bread. We're going to get those onions reducing into a caramelized kind of look.
Nice and brown.
It's going to be good.
Which takes good 20 minutes.
All right, and we're going to break out the burn cream in the meantime. Back to you guys on the couch.
Thank you. Right, we are now just basking in the smell of the onion soup cooking in our kitchen today.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. When we come back, right now, we're going to go over to the kitchen.
Right now.
I'm sorry.
Let's eat.
Hey, don't mess with my food here. All right, we're making a really tasty French onion soup with Chef Scotty from the Riley Street Station. We've got the onions that we put in the sauce pot that are caramelizing, right? That's the idea. That's what we're looking for?
We want them caramelize. We want to get that natural sugar out of it.
And all it
I
takes
mean-
is a Vidalia onion like you have here, and a little olive oil. Not too much, though, right? Because you don't want to make it too oily.
So what we did, we started cooking it.
Right.
Once it just started to brown, then we added our salt and pepper.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed that. Okay.
And then we added our tablespoon of butter.
Oh, butter. That'll give it that brown kind of...
Well, you want to support
Coating,
the dairy farmers.
Absolutely.
But if
So,
you put the salt and pepper in too soon, what it does is it brings the water out.
Oh, and we don't want that.
No, you want to keep that caramelizing.
Keep it caramel. Okay. So that'll
So
keep going. How long does it take to caramelize
this
this
takes
onion? A
about
little
20
while, right?
minutes, a half hour.
Okay, so you want to give it that time, though, because it's just not going to taste as good if you don't,
That's the
right?
hardest thing about it.
Okay. Okay.
Patience.
Not too... that's a tough one for me, but not too difficult.
So what we're looking for, so that's how we started on the last segment.
Finished
Now-
product right here. Wow. Yeah, look at the difference there.
Nice and brown.
Look at that right in there. Yeah, let's show the camera here. That's what the finished product should look
So
like.
we want it nice and dark and caramelized.
That's the way to do it. Now, we have to make a soup, obviously, for these onions to go in. What are we using here? You got two different types of stock.
Okay, so once our onions are brown,
Yeah.
we already salt and pepper it. We're going to add some garlic to it.
Garlic to the onions.
To the
okay,
onions
we're still
right
working
now?
on the onions. I'm just jumping ahead here. How much?
Right there. Beautiful.
Enough there? Okay. Tablespoon or teaspoon? All right.
Tomato paste,
Tomato
like Grandma showed us.
That's interesting. That much there? Is that good enough?
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Oh, wow. You're dangerous with that tomato paste, huh?
Oh, we're going to get dangerous in here in a minute. There's a flamethrower involved in this recipe.
Okay.
When do you see that?
Ready?
What else?
Heinz 57.
That's the secret ingredient, right?
That's our secret ingredient.
You're giving it away on live TV. All right.
Just for you, Joe.
All of it?
All of it.
All of it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's got vinegar in it. It's got more tomato paste. It's got onions. It's
Yeah.
got garlic. Everything in there.
Ah, smells great.
So we're going to start heating that, bringing it together.
Okay.
Nice marriage.
Okay, high heat on that or just kind of a medium?
We're on high heat right
We're
now.
on high heat, so keep it on a high heat. Okay.
We're
What do we
good?
got here? Yeah, salmon run.
Good.
Good.
Red wine.
Is that a local red wine as well?
New York.
Beautiful. Good. New York.
All
Great.
right.
Third largest wine producer in the
Okay.
country. How much are
So
you putting in
we're
there?
going to put about 3 cups, and we're going to reduce it
Reduce it.
till in half. We know about that.
Yeah, it's going to thicken it a little
Reduce,
bit, right? Okay.
concentrate.
Right, exactly.
So once that reduces, we're going to add our beef and chicken stock.
To that.
Let it simmer.
Okay.
20 minutes. Ready to finish it?
And then you're done, right? Okay, so let's look at the finished product here.
Let's finish it.
All right, let's finish it. So that's what you have to do to get this going right here in this pot.
So we got step. Now we're at the end.
Okay. And you're going to add, or we're just going to ladle it out.
Once
Beautiful.
we reduce the wine, we're going to add chicken and beef stock.
Okay, chicken and beef. How much chicken and beef
Equal
stock should
amounts.
you? Equal amounts. Okay.
Equal amounts.
And that'll be on our website if you need the exact amounts, of
Okay.
course. Okay.
So-
Ready to ladle here?
Nice big cup of French onion soup.
Oh, look at those onions.
Bring it
Looks
right to
great.
the top.
Okay. Now, of course, are we using, how many types of cheeses are we going to use for this?
We're going to be traditional.
Oops. Okay. Traditional. Okay.
Swiss and Parm and Romano mix.
All right.
Everyone else, they did that provolone and mozzarella. I don't know. They need some cheese police around here. So
That's Victoria. She just raised her hand.
we're going
All
to
right.
put a nice crispy baguette in.
Which we
that
made
you-
with the little
that
butter,
you did
right?
next segment, last segment.
Right.
Couple
Beautiful.
pieces of Swiss.
All right, Swiss cheese.
Oh, look at that.
Right there. Put one more for good measure. Oh, this is going to be good.
Okay.
Okay, now
a
what?
little Parm on top.
Little parm on top. Okay. Look at that right there. All right. hit
And
me.
what did you say we were doing today?
We're using a flamethrower.
We're using a
no, It's
flamethrower.
an industrial cigar lighter, I think. I'm going to push this down, right?
Okay, now if
Now, is there a...
this is, you don't want to turn the oven on in the summer.
Right. If you don't want to use the oven, you can just bake this.
You can put that in a
but
broiler.
I can just kind of run this over it.
Now, what you're doing is you want
I'm ruining
not
it.
so
No, am I?
not so high,
Not so high.
or should I say higher?
Oh, so get a little higher. Okay.
So you're just looking at melting the cheese and giving it a nice color.
And not hurting myself. Wow, look at that. And if you wanted to put this in the oven, how long does it take to melt this
In a
down?
broiler?
Yeah, in a broiler.
45 seconds, a minute.
Oh, that's it. Okay, so it's pretty quick.
Quick, yes. This
Wow.
is, we don't want to get the kitchen hot.
No,
And I figured you would want to play with the torch.
I really did. I'm going to keep playing with this thing all day. It's going to be great. All right. All right, we are going to wrap it up, but we are
Okay.
making... Oh, wait, what do we got?
So we're going to garnish it with green onions.
Can I hit that? Can I hit it?
You can hit
Can I hit it? I'm going to hit it. I'm going to hit it again. Hit those green onions. Guys, you got to get over here and try this in the break. But we're going to be making a great second helping. You're going to take those onions and make something really special with it. We're going to add a protein to the dish, huh?
Yes, we are.
All right, can't wait. Back to you guys. Or we're going to go to break and... Welcome back. We're making a delicious second helping. We've got some French onion soup that we made with Chef Scotty from the Riley Street Station. Delicious as usual. Now we're going to make a little chicken dish with it.
Pasta.
Pasta.
Scotty, pasta.
All right.
They go together.
And what do we got? Let's do it.
So, we got boneless, skinless chicken breast, pound it down.
Pretty simple. Give it a little hit.
We got 2 ounces of olive oil. We're gonna dust the chicken.
All right. Just a little bit of flour there. That's
just
all
a
you're
little,
using.
just to dust it.
Okay.
And we're gonna brown both sides.
And a little olive oil. That's all you're using there. Okay.
Once we brown both sides, we're gonna hit it with a good sherry. Reduce that. We're gonna reduce it with some French onion soup and linguine.
Oh.
And you want to see what happens afterwards?
I definitely want to see what happens afterwards.
Let's see what happens
Do we have
afterwards.
room? Let's go get that. I'll move. You gonna move that out of the way, or I'll open this for you? Teamwork in the kitchen here today.
So,
here we go.
Afterwards,
oh, delicious.
little green onions.
On the top there, and that's linguine, right?
Linguine. Look at that.
That's with the reduction, the sherry you were talking about?
Sherry, French onion soup. The key is when you put the linguine in, you want the linguine to almost look like whole grain.
Oh, okay,
Pasta.
so dark.
You want it to absorb it.
Right,
Yeah.
it really has there. You can tell. It's definitely
Beautiful,
changed color.
huh?
Chef Scotty, Riley Street Station.
There's a fork and knife right there.
I know where the forks and knives are, and so does everybody else. Another great job from Chef Riley. You can find all of his, or Chef Scotty from the Riley Street Station. You're not Chef Riley. There is no Chef Riley, but all the the stuff's on our website. I'm losing it here because I'm in a food coma right now. Back to you on the couch.